So there are three basic ways to play a singing bowl. You can sing the bowl, you can tap the bowl, or you can gong the bowl. Let's try singing the singing bowl. Now this is a learned activity, so sometimes it requires some patience and some persistence. So the first thing you need to do is remove any rings that you might be wearing because the bowls will buzz on those rings. Next, let's take a look at the tools that we're going to use to play our singing bowls. So this is called a mallet, or I call it a mallet, and it's the appropriate instrument to sing a singing bowl that is medium size, or that's large. For the tiny bowls, you have a pencil striker, or mallet. And this has, it looks like a pencil, okay? And you can sing the bowl with either the leather side or the wood side. So we'll get to that. And then this is called a gonger tool, and the only thing it does is gong a singing bowl, gong a large bowl. You wouldn't want to be gonging a little baby bowl like that because it'll send it across the room. So gonger tool does not sing the singing bowl. All it does, that's what it does best. So now you know. Okay, so singing a singing bowl creates a personal sound. It's very quiet. People always say, gee, I thought it'd be louder. What's wrong with my bowl? No, it's a very personal experience. So let's try that right now. What you'll need always is a flat palm. So the minute you put a singing bowl and curl your fingers around a singing bowl, it's going to lose its resonance. So it always has to be a flat palm. And the striker, I believe, should always be held like a pencil. So it's like you're going to write your name on a big whiteboard. Now I see some people playing a singing bowl like this, and it is possible, but you're going to end up with a sore shoulder. I also see people tapping the singing bowl like this, and you just don't have as much control as if you always hold a mallet like this, like a pencil. So flat palm, mallet straight up and down. Now singing the singing bowl is a function of how much pressure you're putting against the side of the bowl and how fast you're going around the bowl. So if it's not singing for you, change something up. Try going a little faster or pressing a little harder. So to start off, let's give it a little tiny tap to start the vibrations, and then begin your journey around the bowl. Now, if you hear some rattling sounds, that's the bowl actually telling you, slow down. Isn't that convenient? It actually tells you. So you can slow down, take a deep breath, and back off a little bit. The smaller the singing bowl, the harder it is to play. So try a few different things. Try pressing a little harder. Some tiny bowls like just the wood part. So yeah, turn it over and try singing it with just the wood. How are you doing? Do you feel that vibration in the palm chakra?
Yes.
Imagine those vibrations traveling up the arm and directly into the heart. Oh, that's well done. Okay, so let's stop for just a second. We're going to talk about the direction that you play. You can bring in intention to your singing of the singing bowl. You can sing counterclockwise. This is the direction of release. So, say you've had a bad day. You can sit down with your singing bowl, play counterclockwise with the intention of just releasing all of that bad energy, and then playing clockwise to invite something new in. Clockwise is also the direction of beginning something. So if you were singing your singing bowl at the beginning of class, that'd be a pretty good move. Counterclockwise, maybe at the end. So let's practice going clockwise and counterclockwise. That looks very good. Okay. One final note is that you can use wood to break up energy. It creates that bright, bright sound. So if you sing the bowl with wood, that bright sound has potential to break through blockages or shine light into shadows. Perfect. So finally, there's one last technique that I'd like to share with you. It's called pin and play. You may use this in your practice or you may not, but I use it all the time. So I want to teach it to you. You'll pin the bowl on a body part. Tap the bowl and sing the vibration into that area. For example, if someone's in child's pose and you know that they have a sore sacrum, you can pin your bowl onto that flat, bony area and work vibration into that area. This is good for sore hips, tight shoulders. Anyone have those? Can you feel that vibration sinking into those areas? Very good. So now let's practice how to tap or gong the singing bowl. So anyone from 2 to 102 can tap a bowl or gong a bowl in these ways, right? So to learn or tap or gong your bowl mindfully with intention takes a little bit of practice, believe it or not. So take your gonger tool, like a tennis racket, and produce the deepest parts, the deepest sounds from the bowl. Give it a nice gong along the rim up here. Enjoying those big vibrations in the palm again, much different than the small bowls, right? Now with a bigger bowl, your arm can get heavy, so sometimes it's nice to just rest it on your knee so that you can achieve a more calm and restful persona. So we're going to work with using the bowls on the body in a couple of different ways. So let's give the feet a treat by placing the bowl on the toes and giving it a nice gong. Ah, can you feel those lovely vibrations going through all the tiny little bones of the feet? Imagine how happy these feet would be after a long, hard day. Perfect. So now let's try putting the soles of the feet together. Isn't it nice how in this position you have a perfect place to put your bowl? With the root chakra wide open, give your bowl a good hit. And notice what you feel. Big sound and vibration traveling up the bony structure of the legs. Isn't that nice? This would be a great way to start a yoga class. Just for yourself. Alrighty. So we've already tried putting the bowl on the belly. That was another occasion where we really hit the bowl hard as it was in the center of our being. And we also inverted it on our head. I'd like you to try placing the bowl on a flat fist. So inverting the bowl on a flat fist, like that. Yes, good. And resting it on your knee. Now gong the bowl, gently. How is the sound different? This is playing the bowl like a bell. So you're actually hearing all the lowest frequencies that the bowl has to offer. With the bowl in this position, it's right under your ear. You're fully supported. You can relax. And it's opening up all the upper chakras. Yes, even a big, deep bowl can open the upper chakras. It doesn't have to be a high-pitched little crown bowl. So now if you're able to, try placing the bowl on your fingertips. This probably works better with the medium-sized bowls. But let's go ahead and gong the bowls with the bowl on our fingertips and see what you notice. So it's my understanding that the mudras connect us to a higher understanding and knowing of ourselves. Is that right? An experience of knowing our own being and an experience of oneness. What a great place for a bowl. Igniting the mudra makers, right? The fingers. And then tapping the bowl. I know you don't have these strikers right now, but tapping the bowl in a mindful way is just laying the striker against the bowl like that, rather than something like that. So it's still straight up and down, very gently. It creates a brighter, loftier sound, very different from gonging the singing bowl. I also wanted to bring your attention to these rubber mats. This is rubber shelf paper from Walmart. You can use them as a layer between the floor and the bowl, because sometimes the bowl will vibrate in an unpleasant sound unless you have a little layer. Plus, it keeps the bowl from scooching if you're gonging it a lot. Okay? So remember, if you can't get a bowl to sing, tapping is the next best thing. I made that up.